That's pretty good. Not to shit talk Unity, but Unity does kind of suck just a little bit. It is the clamshell packaging of video games. Yes, I speak English, barely. Thank you. In case you're wondering why this is a bit of an odd choice for the first of my attempted not turning the lights off because I'm colorblind and I'll knock my table over, but I do appreciate the attempt. I was going to do Containment Breach for the first one, but I got to the basement and then I had a panic attack because it reminded me too much of some stuff that I don't want to talk about. So, sorry. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, I'll do Containment Breach later when my brain stops melting. But that first seed literally was a dead end and the basement were the only two options. And I mean, for one thing, from a mechanical standpoint, I straight up just have a very difficult time moving the character through the basement area because it's almost entirely dark and you have to use sort of like audio sensory location to move the character around the monsters, and you're supposed to be able to just be able to see them at the edge of your vision, and I can't do that because the monster and the darkness look exactly the same when they're not directly in front of me. So I either need to bump the gamma or spawn in some fucking night vision goggles because I straight up just can't do that mechanically. Also, every time I go in the basement area, I freak out a little bit internally, so I'm gonna need to figure that out first. Anyway. Oh, they're costumes. We should bring back alt costumes in horror games as a thing. Silent Hill had great ones. Granted, I think only Silent Hill 3 has alt costumes. Maybe Downpour. I will be doing Silent Hill later, by the way. Any of these that I don't finish on their respective day, I may come back to a handful of them as, I can't tell if that's recording into the right frame, right? Oh well. I'm going to be coming back to as like a full thing. So Silent Hill, Cry of Fear, probably Spooky. Am I supposed to be pressing button? Oh, X? That's kind of weird. That rain effect on the window looks super good. I know it's basically just like a looping texture, but it still looks super good. It's like they're going for that PS1 aesthetic, but this is way more than the PS1 would be doing at any given time, which is kind of funny. Like, there's too much going on here. The PS1 would be fucking, like, crawling. Granted, the PS1 was actually a lot more capable than I think people realized, but it had limitations that this is surpassing. I mean, for one thing, the goddamn lighting effect on those headlights. Also, although, on the PS1, this would probably just be a fucking full motion video, so... Like, this entire thing wouldn't be, like, in-engine. It would just be a fucking video that plays before the start of the game. Like, there's no limit on those. Just how many discs do you want the game to be on? The one that always comes to mind is Legend of Dragoon. Came on 4 discs and had fucking awesome cutscenes. Super good. I personally like Legend of Dragoon more than FF7. Like, granted, FF7 fucking had a way bigger impact on the industry. Fucking no one knows fucking Legend of Dragoon. The company that made Legend of Dragoon made 2 games, then it ceased to exist. Granted, those games are fantastic, but, you know. Because I always thought the background art in Final Fantasy VII felt weird. And I didn't like the characters' sprites, like the blocky things. And the story was, you know... The undertones were great, but it was all very cartoonish in its depiction. Whereas I think Legend of Dragoon is like a lot more tonally consistent throughout the entire game, and the sprites for the characters are designed to match the backgrounds, which are immaculate in Legend of Dragoon. Also, I kind of like the majority of the music in Legend of Dragoon, and there's a lot of tracks in FF7 that I just don't really care for. Because, like, I think something a lot of people forget is that in between Midgar and, like, the last, like, 25% of the game, there's a lot of bullshit that kind of sucks. There's, like, a lot of weird gimmicks and stuff that, like, isn't really that fun to play in FF7. That's in between all the, like, incredible parts, you know? That's an interesting rumor. Also, I don't like the active combat system in FF7. I don't care who that offends, I think it sucks. If I'm playing a turn-based game, I want to play an actual turn-based game where I can think about what I'm doing next. Like, Legend of Dragoon has, like, you know, a good system where it's traditional turn-based, but you can improve the quality of your character's moves with the QuickTime events. Where it's like, you can extend a normal move into a combo, but it's not necessary. You know, I like having that as an option. I don't like being forced to think, like, quickly about strategic movements in a game that otherwise would be turn-based. And even, like, turning off active combat in FF7 sucks because the enemy will still attack you as quickly as it wants. So you're still on a timer, it's just, it removes the fucking visual element of it, so what's the point? Like, I'm not shy about that opinion. I don't like the way FF7 plays, which is, you know, a shame, but I'll get over it. Yep, I love this visual presentation, by the way. I'm not gonna read the voices out loud. Fucking, my throat is already killing me. Plus, I can't hear myself talk right now, so I'm not entirely certain that my voice doesn't sound like shit. I'm just tracking the fucking decibel counter on my microphone to make sure I'm actually getting picked up correctly. I can't hear myself talk, so I'm gonna have a harder time suppressing my accent, too. Fuck. Bleh. Kind of weird that, like, the route is willing to go what is clearly a significant distance for what is a single person on the school bus. Granted, is she going... Maybe she's waiting, like, on the end of the route for it to go back to the school so that she can get her homework. And otherwise would have been dropped off already. Oh yeah, fuck me, I've been there. I also take copious amounts of painkillers. We have so much in common. I think I have a coat like that too. Although I don't know where the belt for it went. Because when I was in school, I had a big olive drab army coat from, like, the Second World War that I would wear during winter and when it would rain. I liked it a lot because it was super, super warm, and I would roll the sleeves up fucking and just casually kind of wear it. Like, I'd leave it unbuckled. I love that fucking coat. I still have it, it's just it doesn't fit me very much, or very well anymore, because my shoulders have gotten a bit wider, which is a shame. It has stood the test of time a lot better than a lot of other coats I've had. Granted, I'm pretty good about making sure my clothes don't get destroyed, which is why I'm so pissed at my current dryer, because it keeps punching holes in all my clothing. Which is more than a little frustrating when I have a shirt that's 30-something years old. Like, in some cases, some of my clothes are older than me, and they're immaculate, and then I go to dry them after wearing them, and, you know, doing the washing. And I get my shirt back, and it's got a giant fucking hole punched in it. Because there's, like, some piece of metal or something is happening when it goes in the dryer, and it's just tearing up all of my clothes. So I've got Buckaroo Banzai shirts from when that movie came out that are just, you know, and the fucking Linkin Park shirt I got at the concert I went to. I'm still super happy I got to go to a Linkin Park concert. It was actually the first, like, major concert I went to, if I remember correctly. Oh, this game has tank controls. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize this was a straight up Silent Hill game. That's awesome. Yeah, I need money, right? That's awesome. I love Silent Hill. It's one of my favorite fucking series. I was able to get one of those Silent Hill 3 vests, the one that fucking Heather wears. I've been wanting one of those for so long, and I managed to get one. I actually had my hair styled like hers when I was a kid at one point. Not intentionally, it just happened to end up that way when I got a haircut, and I was actually kind of like, yeah, that's awesome. I also dressed pretty similarly, so that's cool. It wasn't like a puffy white vest, but I did have like a black one that was kind of the same thing, and I had one that was denim also, that I would wear a hoodie underneath. It's a very Western building. Oh, that's cute. That's kind of like the door from, Oh, that just goes straight back. I thought it was going to be locked. Okay. But yeah, it's like the door at the start of RE2. Where you can normally see the zombies behind you. Damn, I kind of wish I was using a D-pad that didn't have the... Because you know how some D-pads have, like... They're a circle, and they have, like, those connective bits? Can I sprint? Oh, interesting. There's an over-the-shoulder camera view. That's... Oh, it's so you can see behind you. I get it. Is there a sprint button? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Silent Hill and the other games all have sprint buttons. Oh, there's a first-person view. That's nice. Wow, that is a classic first-person view also. Oh, you can actually move in it. Cool. Usually, first-person views don't let you actually move your character during them. Oh, and we get a cutscene, too. Nice. That reminds me of the clock puzzle in Silent Hill 2. Okay, I just wanted to check to see if there was, like, an inventory screen. Wow, I just got, like, huge Silent Hill nostalgia vibes there. That's just like fucking, not James's car. What's the one where you look into... Is it the fucking RV in Silent Hill 2 where they talk about Neely's bar? This reminds me a lot of the newspaper talking about fucking Walter Sullivan in Silent Hill 2. It's like, I guess he was always kind of a weird guy. Five 6545. Okay. I wonder if I'll be able to call that later. No item, huh? Okay. Man, I can't get over how good this looks. Like, genuinely. Oh, and that's cool. Some angles it just automatically switches to an over-the-shoulder view. This is super good. How did I not play this earlier? This is right up my alley. I love Silent Hill. I got the entire soundtrack for 2 and 3 on cassette tape so I can listen to it when I'm at work. Interesting. 4339. I wonder if that's for the vending machine? Coin in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, it's the same thing? I was trying to look at the other one, but yeah. That red looks like a save point. Oop. Okay, so items will be clearly marketed. Alright. Or demarcated? I'm not sure what the proper terminology is. Okay, so can I only have one key at a time? Alright. Good to know. Granted, I think Silent Hill also got a lot better. Oh, she starts with a flashlight. That's pretty good. Can I turn around? I didn't check that other way, and I don't want to, like, leave off too much if I can help it. Fuck, I've already forgotten the fucking code that I was... You know, I'm gonna write this down in my handy-dandy notebook or something. Actually, what I do have... Sorry, Miku, I need you to move. I do have these handy little square... Not post-it notes. They're not adhesive. They very specifically are not adhesive notes, which is a little odd. Okay, the code is... 439. Sorry, 4339. 39. And then when I use it, I'll cross it out. I should probably go get that other code while I'm here. Or, I don't know if it's a code, but it seems important. Numbers in horror games are important. Five, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5. I'm using a wax pencil, by the way, that I totally didn't steal from work 10 years ago. I need a new job. I wonder if there's anything over here I missed, like because I went this way first. It was just my instinct that I would need to go to the side first. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty sure following Resident Evil 2, I'm pretty sure when you get to the police HQ at the start of Leon's story, the front door is also locked, if I remember correctly, and you have to get in from, like, the side. Though I might be wrong about that. It's been a while since I played RE2, and I was never particularly good at it. Yeah, when it comes to the two types of games, I definitely like Silent Hill a lot more than Resident Evil, though I do appreciate Resident Evil. It's just Silent Hill is a lot more my speed, and it's a lot more my genre. Because, like, when it comes to zombie survival games, if I'm explicitly in a zombie, like, apocalypse or zombie-style environment, I like being able to actively, like, defend myself from the zombies, and it comes down to my own ability, versus it being, like, obtuse game control and design. Whereas Silent Hill isn't about fighting enemies. Fighting enemies is incidental. You can complete almost every Silent Hill game without actually killing any enemies. I think the only one you have to is Silent Hill 1. No, there are boss fights in 3, so you have to do those too. That was a really good shadow behind me, by the way. Having this button makes me feel like I'm gonna have a fucking Shattered Memories style chase scene later, where I have to run away from something behind me. I don't like having to think about that. Well, that's definitive. Is this the equivalent of the yellow tape in fucking Resident Evil 8? Sorry, 7. Actually, I think 8 has it too. I'm gonna do everything I possibly can before actually going inside the fucking building. Weathered flyer has been placed on the... Cool. .4'5". So they are normal-ish human heights. Okay. Alright. Is this gonna be like, fucking... What's that one? Is it... It's like a fucking RPG RPG Maker game that fucking... Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping my character walking straight, ironically enough. Okay, so that's a level transition, so I should check that other way first, because this feels like progress. I appreciate the character's head turning to face the object, too. That's something that your characters do in Silent Hill also that I really appreciate. Okay, well, at least I know. I'm wondering if I should bother doing this with the analog stick. Because doing it with the analog stick has the problem of when I turn a corner, my character will start veering in a weird way. It's also, when you're, like, in angles like this, using the analog stick's a bit awkward. This would be a great camera angle to have something, like, crawl in front of the camera in the foreground. Didn't RE2 do that also with a liquor? Okay. It's like the stuff in the subway tunnel in Silent Hill 3. Man, I want to do the Silent Hill games so bad so I can get to Silent Hill 3. I know Silent Hill 2 is a better game, but I like Silent Hill 3 more because I like Heather a lot as a character, and I think she's more interesting than James. Because James is kind of like a weird, disaffected psycho, whereas Heather feels like a real person. Yeah, okay. Like, Harry is a fucking weirdo, but he also feels like a mostly real person. James does not. Oh, weird, my flashlight turned off. Huh, I wonder why. Well, isn't that familiar? In Silent Hill 3, in the alleyway outside the bathroom, the alleyway is blocked off by a van. Kind of weird that you would access that from... Was that door moving? Or is that just a texture glitch? I can't tell if that's supposed to be like the door is being pounded on from the inside, or if it's just the emulation of the PS1 style graphics. Also, I didn't realize this game had physics. That's a bit odd. Definitely not emulating PS1 in that regard. Ah, so it's a men's bathroom. Is the first save point gonna be in here? Uh-huh. Well, that's a classic Silent Hill puzzle. I love that you have the option to not take the keys with you. Also, I don't mean to compare this so heavily to Silent Hill. It's just they're clearly going for something, like, in that regard. And Silent Hill is my fucking, like, premier survival horror, like, callback experience. Because I played all of the I've played every Silent Hill game except I don't think I finished Homecoming. And I can't remember if I finished Origins. But I've played all the others. Oh, I didn't play the fucking arcade game, though. They didn't have it where I was. But yeah, everything else. Even the bad ones. I still have my fucking Xbox original copy of The Room. I don't think I want to do The Room. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, Maybe Shattered Memories if I feel like dragging out my Wii. I do have a PS2 copy of Shattered Memories, but I don't think it works anymore, so and then I think that's most of what I'm willing to do. I might do Downpour because I think people actually shit on Downpour more than it deserves. It's heavy-handed and it's like not the best game, but I think it's far from being the worst. The worst is Homecoming. Origins is fine. The remake of 2 is actually pretty decent. 1 is good, 2 is fantastic, 3 is also good. I don't think Downpour is terrible, actually. I played it when it came out. I thought it was fine. I think it has some problems that it definitely could have, like, dealt with a lot easier. And it's a little long in the tooth. But I do think it's, like, a decent... Like, it's a pretty good game. I think it dramatically falls short of its predecessors, but, you know... Most of the Silent Hill series is okay to bad. The fact that it's not a bad game, I think, is good enough. But also, that was a very interesting open animation. Very harried. But yeah, I might do Downpour. I don't know. Also, Downpour's fucking intro song, Pert Walk, is fantastic. It is incredible. It's unironically one of the best. Huh. That's interesting. Oh. 945. I want to say 7. I mean, I could brute force that, but I'm going to write it down. 945 question mark. I doubt it's just 3 characters. It does look like a car key. Oops. Damn it. Whoops. I could move that. Whatever. Wow, that's good sound design. I like the way her tails and ears move. This is a lot of build-up. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, so I got a car key. I'm guessing that's for the van. Why'd my phone turn off? Can I turn it back on? Oh, I can. Cool. Alright. I'm guessing that's for the... You know, I'm going pretty damn far to get someone's fucking assignment. I think in real life, I would have given up when I saw the locked door. At the fucking... Well, okay. It really depends what year of school I was in. Primary school me would have given up because they would have taken it as an excuse to not do their homework. Middle school me probably would have fucked around a bit. High school me, coin toss. Middle school me would have fucked around just for the sake of it. Anything to not go home. Fucking high school me, though. Again, yeah. Can I not use the fucking bolt cutters? I guess it's for the call box. Bolt cutters are an item that, like... Depending on how... If these are full-sized bolt cutters, you can swing those things like a fucking hammer to attack people. I would keep those on my person, even if you don't need to necessarily use them for anything else. Mistake number 1. I would have kept the bolt cutters. I understand the value of being able to cut things open at a moment's notice. Okay. I'm gonna move the mouse off the screen. Oh no. Let's try 555 6 5 Wait, shit. I fucked that up. Damn it. Okay, how do I get out of this? Uh, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5. That's a weird noise. Huh. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0. I wonder if I can. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. No? Okay, fine. 9, 4, 5? Damn it. Uh, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. Is that another 4? 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 9. Well, shit. I think I might have fucked myself. Oh, there is a sprint button. Cool. Yeah, I guess I didn't try that while, I was holding down the button. Can I go inside this bus? No, door's closed. Damn. Yeah, let's... Yeah, 4339. I tried it. Didn't work. Maybe I should just try the numbers on their own. Wait, does star 69 work in this universe? If it does, I'm gonna try that. If I can get, oops. Star 69. Huh. Oops. 1, 0, 1, 2, 4, 6. Damn. Wait. I thought I could look at, like, the outside of the thing. Well, I don't entirely know where I'm supposed to be going. Unless that call opened up the front, which is possible, I guess. Jesus. I just want to do a quick look-see over here. Looks like I get my stamina back every time I go to a new zone. Fair enough. Still don't have a map. 9, 4, 5, 8. Is that an 8? It looks like an 8. 3? Could be. I mean, I guess I could just brute force it, but that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'll try 9, 4, 5, 8, then 9, 4, 5, 3. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 9, 4, 5, 3. 9, 4, 5, 8. Damn. Well, time to check the front. I hope this game doesn't have any cheap jump scares. That would really take me out of it. It is a little weird not being able to hear your character's footsteps, though. Maybe check back out here? Oh, right. But I need a coin, though, don't I? Just curious. The park had a fucking achievement for running away from the fucking, the park. So I figured there might be something. Okay. Alright, just wanted to make sure. These camera angles are great, by the way. I'm a little lost in what I need to do, though. This reflects badly upon me. I've played many a Silent Hill game. Granted, I remember getting super lost in the subway in Silent Hill 3, and during some other puzzles in the other games, so not entirely unknown. Also, I appreciate the chasm. That is very Silent Hill. Yeah, did I check those shutters? Fair enough. The character not having any footsteps is kind of weird, though. Like, I get it, though. And also, you'd probably want to save that for inside so you can contrast it against the silence of the building. Yeah. Yeah, just give me a sec. My fucking ears kind of hurt from the headphones. I've been wearing them for most of the day at work, too, so I'm a little... Man. Oh, crap. It's almost fucking 2 o'clock. Shit. Oh, no. I wasted too much time trying to record Containment Breach. Shit. I wish today was my day off. It would make everything so much easier if I didn't have to worry about going to work later. I need a new job, if I'm being honest. I've needed a new job for a while, actually. I feel like there's some kind of, like, puzzle I haven't fulfilled with the fucking phone box yet, but I'm not sure what exactly it would be. Clearly it's a number puzzle, but maybe the two halves. Like, I got two different sets of numbers earlier, so maybe that's what it is? Hold on. Yeah, maybe it's 9, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 9? Okay, that took me longer than it probably should have. I was thinking the second set of numbers was missing a number, and that's why I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, okay. It happens to the best of us. Is the door over there gonna open now? Because it's in the back of the frame? Like in Cry of Fear? Is it money? Oh, it's a magnet. Kind of weird. Oh, the drain. Yeah, okay. I guess it's better than a fucking hook and a strand of hair. Because that would totally work, right, James? Wait, is that a puzzle in Silent Hill 2 or 3? I genuinely can't remember. No, it's 2, because they get the needle from the teddy bear. Because it pricks Maria's finger, I remember. Yeah, so that's 2. Yeah, 2 has some of the weirder puzzles. A lot of 2's puzzles are pure adventure game nonsense. Sure. Yeah, 50 yen acquired. Or Ryu. I don't know. Whatever. Depends on what year this takes place. Isn't 50 yen like an incredibly small amount of money? Because, like, isn't 100 yen like 10 cents? Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay in this town. Wow, okay. Alright, fuck me then. I guess I'll have to assume that the sinkhole happening maybe shook some stuff up and moved around some boxes in the other area. Hmm. Maybe not. Damn. So I need to find another way to the school entrance. Alright. Can I go this way? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, I'm having a little bit of difficulty maneuvering my character around some objects because it's hard to tell, like, the distance between her and them. Okay. Is there a door? Wait, did the contents of the poster change? Someone took the poster. Alright. Good to know. Oh, that was... Alright. It's a Dark Souls 2 shortcut. Good to know. Yeah, vandalism. I would not trust that to be stable. I know how fucking flimsy public utilities are. I've crashed my car into enough of them. Granted, I think stop signs are a little more flimsy than light poles, but you know what I mean. Shit. Is this place fucking built over a bottomless pit? Coal fire? Is this an artificial island? Yeah, lady, this is becoming less and less worth it by the second. Your homework's not that important. School's probably not even gonna be open tomorrow. Go home, you daft bint. Fucking Christ. I would not get the homework from school. I know this is likely not about the homework, it's about finding her lost friend or whatever, but friends are just weeds that scream, and you shouldn't let them drag you down with them. Car's gone. I see. Hey, that means the door's open, right? You see, I'm supposed to empathize with the protagonist of your game, but she is ignoring the most blatant of all fucking signs for what has not been a compelling enough argument to stay. Like, Heather is out for revenge. She's there to kill Claudia. Like, Harry is stuck in Silent Hill and he's trying to find his daughter. James is depressed and he wants to see if his wife is still alive so that he can be less depressed and / guilty. Fucking Henry doesn't really have a reason, but he also isn't allowed to leave. And fucking Murphy similarly is not allowed to leave, and he's trying to, so. But I'm pretty sure I still have the option of leaving. At this point, I would have left already. Don't get me wrong, I'm foolhardy and adventure seeking, and oh, that's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Well, it's not quite the Halo of the Sun, but, you know, pretty close. I'm super happy. I got a enamel pen of the Halo of the Sun with a fucking design of Mira in front of it. I used to put it on my hat. I fucking love that thing. It glows in the dark, too. It's pretty cool. The guy sent me the wrong one by mistake initially, so he sent me 3 copies of it as an apology. And I was like, fucking, you didn't need to do that, but I really appreciate it. So now I have 3 of them. I got 1 of each type that he makes, which is cool. I love it. It's great. Good thing that it only dispenses that one thing. That's a fancy-ass key. Right. Once again, I make the argument, just leave. Just leave. You don't need the homework. Just leave. But no one listens to me, so let's go inside. Feel a bit weird that I haven't been able to save yet, though. I wonder if it just does auto-saves. I got a Chivo. Ah, of course. Of course. Obviously. Now the question of, will this look like a Japanese high school or a Western high school? Seriously? Well, that's very not Japanese. And there's no lockers here, so probably Western, I'm imagining. Granted, this could be somewhere else, like Korea or somewhere. Or just ambiguously fucking Asian/anime design. What was that Korean horror game that takes place during, like, a typhoon? I didn't finish it. Yeah, this looks very Western in design. Drink. Actually, the vending machines in my high school looked a lot like this, too. They were, like, single color, and they just said drink on them. Unironically, they actually did just say drink on them. They dispensed Powerade and water. Interesting. This reminds me of the Buffy game. Yes, obviously. Okay, cool. Mouse time. Cute pics. Got it. Cool. Oh, wait, was that all I could do? I wanted to explore. I love this effect of the CRT, by the way. Fair enough. Shit. Damn it. I love you, VLC media player. Can I actually adjust this? Wait, shit, can I pause that? Hamburger. Damn it, I didn't see the other ones. Burger. Weird square thing. S. What's the other one? Wait, these are different. Shit. Yeah, I don't. I'm not fast enough to get those. Sorry, video game. I tried to do what you wanted from me, and I wasn't capable of doing it. My, fucking pattern recognition skills are not up to the task of fucking writing those down as quickly as they appear on the thing. Sorry, I'm too stupid. I can't just pull the fire alarm. Cool. That is a Silent Hill map, and she even does the fucking thing where she crosses off the fucking dead ends. I love that. I really hope this doesn't have some generic monster that just starts chasing me. That would be really disappointing, if I'm being honest. I also don't like doing survival horror games on a timer. Ah, hold on a sec. Ears hurting again. Pain. It hurts so much. By the way, if I don't finish this on this recording, which I almost certainly will not, I will come back to it later because this is really cool. Assuming the game doesn't take like a nosedive in quality at some point. Barring like some bullshit game mechanics or a physical inability for me to complete something, I try to complete all the games I play. Interesting that this section's in first person. That's pretty cool. Makes me wonder why. Flashlight still works at least. Whoop. Interesting. Your school sucks, by the way. Hold on. Yeah, this is really hurting my ears. I might stop soon just because of that, and I'll come back later. So. Hell, I might change it so I don't do a different horror game every day. I might just make the first couple days of uploads be this, because this is fucking super good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Back in a sec. And I'm back. Let's turn on the TV. Oh shit. Right, I forgot I clicked out of the window. Oh no. What's going on? Oh, I had to press the button again. That's kind of weird. Oh, cool. You can turn off the flashlight in the cutscene. Interesting. Yeah, I actually really like white noise. It's not very loud, though. Kind of weird that it would be in the supply closet, but whatever. Huh? Alright. Cool. How does water perish? Interesting. Kind of weird that one section was in first person. Cutscene time. Okay. Aha. Science lab. Right. Science. Lots of science going on here. I don't believe you. Your school... I like how no questions have been raised about why is the school in such disrepair? What's going on? Which implies that it looks like this all the time. Like, in Silent Hill, they were like, why is everything so destroyed? Like, this place must have been abandoned for years. But it's like, nope, this is just regular day at school, honestly. Okay, whatever. Mr. Mormorv. Mormoriv? Mormorv? Whatever. Momoru. Oh, that's right. Right. Momoru. Whatever. Shut up. Chemistry's fine. I didn't like having to learn every fucking periodic table thing and then, like, be able to recite it back. That kind of sucked. But chemistry's fine. I like chemistry. Could have done without that kid spilling hydrochloric acid on my leg, though. Dickhead. Alright. Yeah, okay. Sure. Oh, cool, I can't read it. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, so... does she mark it off as a... no. I was kind of hoping she would do that thing that James and Heather both do. The fuck? Does that mean there's a... Oh. I see. Does that mean there's an enemy outside? Or whatever the antagonist Pyramid Head equivalent is going to be? And I'm guessing because the thing went away, it's no longer in the hallway outside the door. If that's the case, I'm not sure how I feel about that as a mechanic. There's one area in Silent Hill 2 where that's a thing. And it's in the Nightmare realm. Where Pyramid Head is just wandering around. Regardless. Okay, so that's the effect when it's getting closer to you. Wait, where does that connect to? Is this a big Pac-Man maze? Okay, weird. Locked. Not destroyed, actually locked, which implies keys. Blocked off. Got it. I'm guessing some of these rooms are just so that... Cool. That was good, actually. I like that a lot. It reminds me of that room with the mirror in Silent Hill 3. Aha! I see. Which means I'll probably be able to move it, right? I hope this game doesn't have any things where it expects me... Okay, because you know what the worst part of Silent Hill 3 is? It's the part in the Haunted Mansion when you have to run away from the Orb of Infinite Suffering. That is the worst part of Silent Hill 3. It's worse than the train station. It's worse than anything in the mall, anything in Silent Hill. It's the fucking haunted house at the amusement park. That is by far the worst part of Silent Hill 3. Even better, it's even worse than the boss fight. Just checking to see if there's a save button. That thing sucks because running away from it doesn't work with tank controls. If you stop moving for even a single second, you die, and when you die, you get sent back to the beginning of the haunted house, and it takes like 15 minutes to get back there because you have to listen to it every single time. It is genuinely an awful part of Silent Hill 3, and I fucking hate it. Like, it can easily use up all your health kits, and that's if you even survive. I genuinely think it's a terrible part of the game that should have either been... Like, there should have been a save point right before that section, or it should have been cut entirely. I genuinely think it doesn't add anything to the game, and it pisses me off because they took that entire section and they made it a mechanic in Downpour, and it's one of the worst parts of Downpour. And it sucks because in Downpour, it's in a really cool location. The waterworks is an awesome visual aesthetic that fits Murphy really well. And it does that thing that I always wanted to see in Silent Hill, where you get to explore all of the different characters' own versions of what Silent Hill looks like. Like, you go to the radio tower, and you get to see that version. Then you go to the prison, you get to see the other version. And it's super cool, except for that goddamn chase sequence. It's like, I didn't care for it in Shattered Memories, but it also wasn't very hard in that game, so I could ignore it. Shattered Memories does have the problem of you'll never be attacked by enemies outside of the chase sequence, so it doesn't... You don't have to feel like... There's no tension otherwise, which kind of sucks. much like having the DMW and Crisis Core is a pain in the ass until the last part of the game, the chase sequence in Shattered Memories is a pain in the ass until that very last sequence where they use it perfectly. So I do really like that. Downpour never gets a... Downpour has one cool thing in the chase sequence, and it's when Murphy is sliding down the thing in one of the later ones. You can see Harry chasing Cheryl in one of the things, and it's fan service, but I kind of like it. You can see them on the top little balcony, and then there's fuck, I think there's like another two characters, but I don't remember which ones. Anyway, and I thought that's kind of fun having like, I always like when you get to see crossover stuff. Like in the new Silent Hill 2 remake, you can see Douglas's hat on a chair in the room that is the save room in Silent Hill 3, which I really like because he does leave his hat there in Silent Hill 3, and he doesn't have it for the rest of the game. And I thought that was a nice, like, oh, that's where he left his hat during the game. So Silent Hill 3 and the remake of Silent Hill 2 are taking place at least concurrently, if not at the exact same time. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I hope this doesn't have like a chase sequence like Downpour or Silent Hill 3, because that would really pull me right out of it, and if it's really bad, I might just drop the game entirely. Because when I got to that part in Silent Hill 3, it took like a full point off the game's score for me, if not more. I hate that section. It's really bad, because it's so punishing. And it's easy to just fuck it up by accident because of the camera swaps. Oh, am I just schizophrenic? Is that what this is? Dr. Friend, huh? Or be Toma. Wait, that'd be Tama. Tomo, whatever. Did you know my fucking middle school had like a solitary confinement wing? I got put in solitary a couple times. And I'm sure it had no effect on my mental health whatsoever. Okay. Just shove that in my back pocket, huh? But yeah, it was kind of like, it wasn't as built up. It was mostly just like a hallway of spare office rooms that were completely unfurnished aside from a chair. And they had a blind you would put on them from the outside of the window. I'm guessing that blinking thing is when the thing is nearby. So wait, is that just... Because this is the first floor map specifically. But yeah, I was gonna say it was kind of like Higurashi, where they shove Satoko in the fucking solitary wing, except not, you know, padded rooms or anything. It was just an empty office room with a chair, and they would turn the lights off, and you just sit in there until the end of the school day, and then they let you out. And I got put in there a bunch because I was an asshole. I had in-school suspension constantly, and when I was in primary school, I would get detention pretty much every single week. Actually, in primary school, I think there was a year where I got detention literally every single day. That's a flesh wall. Fair enough. I've seen fleshier walls than that. I wonder if there's going to be a flashlight mechanic where I have to... Now, do I have to actually observe it, or does she just write it automatically? Lady, your school has problems. More problems than most. Okay. I do remember playing Lego Universe on my laptop in middle school. But I think that's just because they didn't check my bag. Yeah, they only installed the metal detectors on literally the last day of middle school I had at that school, which is pretty fucking funny. So it's like most of middle school, we didn't have our bags checked, and then the very last day our bags were checked, like literally when we were getting out. And that's at the first middle school I went to. The second one had metal detectors from the get-go. My phone got stolen at that middle school. It pissed me off. And then someone stole my copy of the Cole Protocol right off my desk. I went to go to the restroom and I came back and someone had stolen it. I was pissed. It was an original print too. Now it's the only one of the original Halo books I don't have anymore. I still have my original copy of fucking goddamn Fall of Reach, First Strike, and Ghosts of Onyx. And The Flood. They're all yellow now, but I still have them. They're cool. I like it a lot. I don't like the re-release versions they did. My friend got those around when Halo Reach came out. They kind of look bad. Also, they edited some stuff to be more accurate to canon, if I remember correctly. Post-Reach canon, I mean. The Flood is a funny book because it has the bit where the Master Chief shoots a hunter in the back and he comments on shooting it in its spinal cord, a thing that hunters do not have. Okay, so ISS room. Is that in-school suspension? Okay, so if I go right, I'll have done like a loop. Man, my ears kind of hurt now. Teacher's lounge? Is this about drug abuse? Okay. Look, chemistry is far from the worst class you could get put in. Man, I remember the crash cart with the fucking VHS player on it. We watched fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy shit. It's a lot of characters. Whatever. Hey, that's a picture of a human person. What the fuck? Can I raise it? There's a blackboard underneath. Looks like it has symbols on it. Whatever. Okay, so I need a VHS tape. Don't think I hear anything. Nope. I'm sorry, it's really difficult to tell what direction that's coming from. Hold on. Oh, I can't adjust the... Wait, I have a lives counter? Seriously? I know I'm asking a bit much from this game, but I don't care for instances in which getting nabbed by a monster just instantly kills you. I think that kind of sucks. I much prefer having a health system, like in Silent Hill or Cry of Fear, where I can take a couple hits and then I need to like heal or find a safe spot or something. I don't like it when the margin for error is super, super thin, you know? I think that kind of sucks. Now the question is, does it move while my map is open? gonna duck in here for a minute. Sorry, I'm getting a little paranoid. Okay, so I need to... I'm in the day room right now. I need to go to the classroom. Check door on the right. Just do everything near the guidance counselor's office. I also need to do the maze in the courtyard, which I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to pull up my map because it'll either get wet from the rain or I'll be chased in the courtyard and have to do it by hand. I don't care for that necessarily. I think that's a bit eh. I wish I could tell what direction it's going in. I wanted to adjust the volume so I could hear it a bit easier because it's kind of low, but yeah. I don't want to turn up the volume too much because that would kind of suck. Alright. I feel like there's a lot of waiting, kind of like arbitrarily. Ah. Wait, is that... Oh, that's just a texture on the wall. I thought that was the monster. Okay. A lot of broken doors. Okay. Where am I right now? Oh, right. This door goes to the other side of the map for some reason. And that goes to the courtyard. Oh, right. I need to go back to the science room. Which is... Yeah. Understood. I don't like this place. This reminds me of Vanish. Waiting for the fucking things to leave. I'm gonna have to call it quits. Soon so that I can fucking actually upload some of these. Alright, where's the next? I need to go... Door on my right. Wait, shit. I went past it? Oh. Yeah, okay. Step ladder. Oh, shit. I'm guessing this is for the flesh wall. Okay, and then go forward, left through the stairwell, and then turn left again. Let's wait till it passes. Yeah, not a super huge fan of how much waiting there is. But otherwise, pretty good so far. Puzzles seem a little one-dimensional, because it's like, kind of find the item that activates this sequence, then get the item from that you just got from it, and then take it to the next thing. And it's more like order of operations rather than like, you know, I'm not getting like multiple items at a time and trying to figure out where they go. It's like kind of walk around until I find the item that fits in this slot, then get what you get from that slot, and then take it to the next slot to put into. So not as complex, but the logic is a little bit more straightforward here, even if it did take me a sec with the numbers earlier because I didn't realize they were part of the same combination. Definitely not adventure gamey, because you can only carry the one key and the one item at a time. You're not carrying like 9 different items or being asked to rub fucking feathers and pennies together. I think I prefer the Silent Hill method of having like either one monster show up in different areas in like more scripted events, and then having like smaller monsters occupy the areas like in between. But I get this is a much more limited environment, so having just the one monster that does a circuit makes a little sense. But I feel like having a better way to like track where it is and where it's going would be helpful, because it feels like the option to avoid running into it is to kind of just stay in place for a long period of time until I know it's coming, and then wait for it to move, which I'm not super fond of because I don't quite know its aggression rate yet. Because, like, can I just shake it by running into any room? Or will it follow me in if it's already on my trail? Because that was in, was it Slayaway Camp? Fucking, the one where that bear mascot thing chases you. The night camp. I remember that game was... The problem was that the monster wouldn't chase you into buildings, which made getting away from it really easy. Okay. That's how acid works, right? Now the question of, am I just gonna get chased throughout the fucking courtyard? Because... Okay, my map does work in here. Are those pressure plates? I really hope I don't get chased through this hedge maze. I've had enough of getting chased through hedge mazes. It sucks. I don't care for it as a mechanic. Is that a reset switch? No. I have a hunch. Ah, my ears. Are these my notes? Because that guy in the hallways could just be like a night guard or something. I mean, he might still be evil, but he might just be like a dude and not a monster. Orb, huh? Okay. Okay, so it's not so much the actual layout of the maze that's the problem, it's the activation of the doors. Kind of like in that one fucking Maze Runner game with the monkeys or whatever. So I'm guessing I have to push the button. I'm guessing that let the monster in, too. Okay, and the buttons stay depressed, it looks like. So it's not something where I have to, like, alternate which buttons I press, because that would suck. Yeah, saw that coming. No comment, though. Huh. Probably not a good idea to be doing this, to be honest. I was curious. Sue me. Not sure how I feel about the fucking... Oh, come on, really? Oh, is it actually on the other side of this wall? Is that why this is happening? I feel like it's gonna be, like, collect the last page from this area, and then you have to run backwards through the maze while it chases you. It's probably something I would do as a mechanic. I don't like that style of gameplay, if I'm being honest, but I could see it being a thing that I would do. Because that made a lot of noise, I'm guessing. Interesting. So I'm guessing when I get the orb, I'll need to bring it back here. Did I get all the pages? I kind of wish there was like a check mark that was like, you got all the pages, congratulations. Because I'm bad at remembering. I think I'll go to the boys' bathroom and then I'll call it for this. Because it's already like 3 in the morning and I haven't really eaten anything. And I'm pretty tired. And I still need to get my uploads done. So I think I'll record a little bit more of this, and that'll be like episode 1 or something. I'm gonna wait here, because I feel like if I go through the thing, it'll be right on the other side. Alright, boys' bathroom, forward, left. It goes in a clockwise rotation through the fucking school, right? So it should go to my right when it passes me. Which means I can go left. I think. Pretty sure, right? Pretty sure. The most unrealistic thing is that this woman's fucking phone flashlight has lasted this long. She should have run out like 20 minutes ago. If that. I'm curious, as much as I don't want to encounter the monster, I am curious what it is. You know? Well, that answers that question. The question of whether or not it moves counterclockwise. I still don't know what it looks like. I remember in my last year of middle school, the doors to the bathroom were kept locked all the time. You had to ask a fucking security guard. Hold on. Okay, I've used that. Use that. Use that. 8135. And I remember being like in between my fucking whatever class and fucking chemistry, or was it physics? I don't fucking remember. I think it was chemistry. Being like, oh, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. I need you to open the goddamn bathroom door. And the security guard's like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, just open the damn door, you asshole. God, I hate it all. Like, school security guards might be the most like self-important pricks who exercise like the smallest amount of petty authority ever. I fucking hate them. I got into a fight with my security guards at school every single year. Just the fucking worst. Oh yeah, didn't she say there were like people or something? Huh. Screwdriver. Fuck do I need a screwdriver for? Anyway, I'll come back to this later on. This one's super good and I intend to finish it, but I'm a bit pressed for time at the moment, so this will have to be one I pick up later.